Making it happen at the Great White Channel, that's all. What it do, dudes? This is Great White making it have to get into some more Portal Nights. How's it going? I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm having a wonderful day. It's pretty great. It's not a bad day at all. And we got a lot going on today I want to show you guys. I'm pretty excited about it. Okay, so here's what the game plan is today. I'm just going to lay it out right before we do anything. Man, this place is starting to really look like something. It's looking pretty good. We got a lot going on. Still a lot to do. A lot of forest to fill in, but yeah, we're really making some progress. I'm digging it. Digging it a whole bunch. Pretty excited. So what the game plan is today, there's going to be a lot of me talking to you guys for the first part of this because there's a lot I want to show you. I've actually been playing quite a bit off camera, and I want to show you everything I've done so far. And then also, we're going to try and do a build together because I think I figured out a solution for that thing I was asking you about at the end of the video yesterday about doing something down there. I think I know what I'm going to do, and I'm pretty excited about it. But first things first, let's talk a little bit about what's going on. So nothing really has changed up here, but if we jump down into our main area, you'll see okay, lots of things. So I went through this whole entire world and I refined the lighting. I had a lot of torch spam going on and I didn't like it, so I fixed it. Now you're like, oh, well, there's still a bunch of torches everywhere in here. Yeah, you're right, there are a bunch of torches still everywhere in here. This, I kind of like this the way it is, but say we come out here and just take a look around. I removed a lot of the bushes. I think there were too many bushes. It's important to have bushes and they look good, but I really overdid it. And then I went through and I just kind of refined everything a little bit. I took a few bushes out. I decided with the man, I'm going to be all over the place, so please try to follow along with me. Bear with me here. I went with the whole Knights of the Fountain thing with the water running down and people actually use this water. So I added some stairs so that people can, walk up and drink some of this water, this demon-blessed water protected by 2 knight statues. So that's actually a little bit more functional, I would say, and it looks a little bit cooler. Kind of shakes things up, makes it look a little bit different, so that's pretty cool. Over here, oh yeah, so huge changes over here. You'll notice there's no torches along the wall anymore. I thought those looked stupid. I played with the idea of adding like something on the walls, like some kind of like braziers or something, but I like it the way it is. I don't think we need to overdo it. I think it'll be fine just like this. We might touch up the ground over there, up like around this area, and make it look a little bit more, I don't know, call it smooth. I don't like how it just kind of cuts, like drops off right there. It looks kind of bad, so we might go touch that up. And then I went behind the thing here, this, what do you call this, the archery range. I went and I filled this all in with dirt. I didn't like the look of having the little hole back there. I think it looks a little bit better this way. I'm pretty happy with how that's turned out, so that doesn't have a little path behind it anymore. Also over here, you'll notice this is crazy. This is something new. Okay, so this is something I was screwing around with. I was like, okay, so let's talk a little bit about this. So I had this idea, and there's some kind of a little bit of lore behind it. So I'm a Portal Knight, right? That's what I do. I do the Portal Knight thing. But there are other NPCs in the world that aren't Portal Knights, and they can't travel through portals because they're not Portal Knights. How are they supposed to travel through portals? The Hollow Men travel through portals. I don't know if they're. I think they're called Hollow Men. Whatever they are, they travel through portals and they're like unique. So these regular NPCs can't travel through portals. So they need a way to actually get to our world. If I want NPCs to join our world, they need a way to get here. So I thought, let's create like some kind of mode of transportation for them. So here's what I'm thinking: is if we come up here. Oh, check this out. This is so great. Oh, I'm so excited about this. I'm really freaking I'm geeking out about it. So what's this? What does this look like? No, this isn't a diving board into the abyss. No, not at all. What this is a docking station. This is gonna be a dock. So what I'm thinking for this is we might do like a flying ship. I might create like a flying like pirate ship style, like like an actual like naval fleet thing ship. Yeah, and have it like flying and like have it just floating over here, and that's gonna be how we transport NPCs to our new world. And then they would dock here, and then how this would work, this isn't done yet. I'm going to create a more grand entrance over here, and they would come in, they would follow our little path down here, right? They'd come around here, and then there's this little check-in station where a dude's going to be working here, and he's going to be checking people in. This isn't done yet either. It's super small right now. Ideally, it's going to be much larger than this. And then we'll have a dude sit there and check people in, and then over here, this is how he actually gets in. This is not done yet either, but he would just come through here. Let's get our light out real quick. Can you close, please? There it goes. And then you come through here. This will all be decorated ideally, and then bam, he can sit right here and check people in. Can I get a? Oh yeah, there you go. See, this is exactly what it would look like. Oh, didn't mean to do that. There we go. Yeah. Oh, welcome to the fort. We got to come up with a name for it. Let's call it HQ. I think that's a good name for it. Let's start calling this place HQ. I was thinking about it, and it's like what is this place? It's like a camp that trains people to fight and then like defend their city. So maybe when people come in, they have to sign up for the militia. If they want to live in our world, they have to sign up for the militia. They have to come into camp, like come to HQ for camp, like once a month or something. Yeah, we'll call it something like that. That makes sense to me. And then, oh yeah, about that. So they come and they train to fight. They do their shooting, and they need a place to actually train with their melee combat, right? So what I was thinking is that this area up here that we were talking about, where it's like, I don't know what to do with it. Let's turn this into a little like melee training area, right? That's not a bad idea. And then over here, we could just have some kind of path leading over, I guess. And then like maybe some stairs going down over here. That way there's a couple ways to get to it. We might have to get rid of one of these trees. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Not a big deal. So maybe some stairs leading up right here. Now, talking about stairs in general, too, this is something interesting. For the longest time, I wanted to do these steps. Like these, you know, I took this bench, or I take these. Do I have some around here that I can show? No, I don't think I have any around here. But I would take like stools, or I'd take these benches and use them as like steps. I think they look good in some places, but I decided to take them out of a few places because they don't always look good. They can look a little bit messy, and like for this one example, I like this one. I think it looks good, but you don't always need that. I don't think it's always necessary. Sometimes it looks just fine to have these larger steps, these whole block steps. So I did that around the place as well. I think everything's the same in here. But if we step outside, I did make some changes to the Knights of the Fountain. So if we come up here, you'll see, yeah, I still have some of these steps like this. I think they look fine here. Oh, here's some of the stools I used. I think those look okay. I did add little water bottles here and there around the Knights of the Fountain, the path up there. Because people, they get thirsty on the way up. You know, it's a long trek. It's a lot of steps. So they get little drinks. And then up here, I did change this around a little bit. You can see I kind of removed the 2 blocks that were in front of here. Kind of recess that back a little bit. I think it looks a little bit better that way. And then, oh, this over here, this is totally new. You guys haven't seen this yet. So I did add this little lookout thing. I figured, hey, we're up on top of this mountain. Let's add like a little vista, a little view for people that they can step up and look out over the land on. So this is kind of what I put together. I like it. It looks pretty neat. It looks okay from up here, but if you come down here, it really looks pretty cool because we got this sweet, like, I don't know, it's kind of an interesting design. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. And then it's too bad you can't see it, but from the side, it's got this cool, like, closed-in side thing. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I kind of want to clear that out so I can see it better. But I kind of like how it's in the trees, too. It kind of makes it feel, like, kind of cozy, you know? Yeah, I'm digging it. But, ooh, that's not even the most exciting thing that's happened. Ooh, so many things to show you guys. Oh, man, I'm so excited. Oh, it's crazy. So I went ahead and removed, I used to have a little step here. The little bench step thing. Got rid of it because I figured, I mean, it's out in the middle of nowhere. It seems like weird to have it there. You'll see I removed a lot of the bushes over here. Again, I just kind of cleaned it up. It was looking really messy, so I got rid of a lot of the excess, just kind of trimmed the fat a little bit, and I think it has a much cleaner, much better look now. I don't know how that tree got there or where it came from. I don't really don't have any idea. I don't remember planting that. I don't think it's been there. I kind of like it, though. I'm okay with it. You're good there. I guess so. I don't know. Do I like it? It's all right. It's fine. We can take care of it later if it starts to bother us. But everything else is the same over here. Nothing really changed. I think the bushes are all the same and everything up here. So, yeah. I'm digging that. I'm digging that change that we made. And then also, if we go this way into our little city, oh, pretty big changes over here. I'm pretty excited about this one. Check this out. So everything's pretty much the same, and then if you look across, ooh, we got a little bridge. What? Check this out. So what I did is I added some steps to go down from this this portion here. Little 2x2 steps. Yeah, they're looking pretty good. They're functional. I like them. And trim the bushes around here too. There's not nearly as many bushes. Not even close to as many as there used to be. Did a little bit of terraforming here and there. The bridge, really digging it. Got some bridges on top of it. I'm going to add some stairs that lead down here as well, so that we have stairs on both sides. Yeah, I just think this is something interesting that we could have put over here, and then it adds like a kind of like a funnel into the new district that we'll have over here. I'm thinking a Coliseum would be cool. We'll have like a mini Coliseum in our HQ headquarters, but then we'll have like a real Coliseum out here. That'll be pretty cool. So I'm pretty excited about that too. Now, oh yeah, something I wanted to show you guys, and this idea I had is so there's a random event that occurs. You guys know these random events like Blossom Madness. Like there's all these new ones that show up all the time. They're totally random. They're kind of generic. They're not like, you know, super unique, exciting missions that you can do. They're just like, oh, there's an alarming overgrowth of blossoms around here recently. It's time to weed them out. And you just go over there and you kill a bunch of blossoms. They're not super exciting, but in one of them there was a dead tree thing that showed up, and I had this idea. Actually, I would give a shout out to the person, but I can't remember what their name was. They actually commented on one of my videos, and they said, how about like an apothecary? And I thought that's kind of a cool idea. So what I actually thought was maybe up here have like another path leading up, and then have this road leading up here into like a witch's hut is what I was thinking, because I got the cauldron recipe and I can make a cauldron. So I thought maybe up here I'll make like this really dark, like almost evil looking like building where a witch would be like, you know, she's like cast out and she's living on her own, and she like makes potions and stuff. And sometimes villagers, they have like problems and they come up to her and see her, and she'll fix their problems for a small price. You get the idea. So that's a cool idea I had. I might actually follow through with that, but it turns out that those dead trees I found that you can plant, they don't grow. They only grow in their natural environment. And gosh darn, Portal Knights, I love this game, but I really wish they would. It'd be kind of, I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I wish they would get rid of the whole only grows in its natural environment thing, because it really hinders your ability to grow the things you want and like get the look you want. Because it's like those dead trees, they would have looked perfect, and the world they spawned in was a world just like this one. I think this is one of those trees I planted. Yeah, ghost ginkgo seed. Yeah, I can't even use it. It's too bad. But it would be nice if we could plant those. Like maybe just instead of making it so it can only grow in its natural environment, make it so that it can grow just only in a certain type of block. Like it has to be in like a sand block or something like that. Like that would make sense, I guess. Like I'd be cool with that. But what it is, I don't know. It's too bad, but it's cool. We'll still make it work. I'm still gonna try and do the whole witch's hut thing. We can use like the dark wood and maybe some of the new concrete textures that they have. We can make something cool looking. I think it would be fun. So we'll probably do something like that. But today, what I'm thinking I want to do with you guys is I'm thinking we should tackle the little training area. That would be a fun little project to do. Shouldn't be too difficult. It should be pretty fun. So I'm thinking maybe like make this a lot of the sand, have like a sand area where people are fighting, and then see what we can do about decorations. I'll probably throw up some statues. I wish we had like some armor stands and stuff like that we could put up. That would be pretty cool. Some weapon stands and display some weapons. But yeah, we'll figure something out. Let me get something started on that. Let me kind of figure out, kind of conceptualize what I want to do exactly, and then I'll bring you guys back when I have something more exciting to take a look at. Alright guys, check it out. I did something. I did a thing. It looks like something. Alright. Let's take it in. Oh, and also, while we're doing this, I'll just mention, I had a comment in the last video that, well, not the last video, but a video. It was commented last time I posted, though. But they said that I need to stop moving around so much. It was making them sick watching, so I apologize for that. I turned down the mouse sensitivity on my game, and to see if that would help at least a little bit. And I'm gonna try and change the way I think about, you know, moving around. I'm gonna try and just do more framing when I move, so that way I'm not moving around as much. You guys can take in like the pictures, or like, you know, the view, like when I'm looking at stuff. So I'll try to fix that. I appreciate the feedback. If you guys have any other feedback like that, I would love to hear it, so that I can, you know, improve the videos. But check this out, guys. I said that, now I'm just moving around nonstop. So this is kind of what I put together. So let's just talk about it a little bit. So this is obviously our melee combat training area. Sand on the ground, makes sense. I could have done dirt, but we don't have any sand around, so I figured, well, let's do some sand. Let's see how it goes. It turned out pretty well. I'm digging it. So, sorry it's nighttime, too. Hopefully it'll turn day while we're doing this. But, I got a little box over here. I got one in the other corner, too. These are just, like, I don't know. I thought maybe, like, tools that they would use. Like I said, I want weapon or armor stands, but we don't have anything like that. So I settled with these boxes for maybe holding some stuff, even though they're super tiny. Like, what kind of weapon are you going to keep in there? Well, you know what? This crossbow's not that much bigger than that box. I guess you could have small swords in there, maybe. I don't know. But we got the little statue there. He's holding a weapon, I guess. That counts. he's our what do you call him? Like the judge or the officiator or whatever for the battles. He's the one who oversees them and makes sure everybody's fighting fair. Yeah, that's what you do. Your name is Gorg. Gorg, the arena keeper of the arena. Gorg, keeper of the arena. Very fine. So that's what he does. And then if we come over here, not a whole lot going on this side. I just kind of did this ring of pillars is like obviously the little arena. We got some skulls scattered around. I did the braziers on the corners and then the taller pillars on the sides. So this is pretty straightforward. This is kind of what I was going for on this one. I think it turned out pretty well. And then over here I have, you guys probably saw this earlier, we have these little statues here, or not statues, but what do you call them? Trophies. Yeah, that's right, trophies. So there's trophies just chilling here. I thought the idea with this is like if you're not fighting in the arena, maybe this is where you can be training. And like, you know, maybe you come over here with your sword. I don't have a sword on me, but you know, hit these. These are like, you know, almost like punching bags, you know, like little test, like fighting dummies. We don't have any real dummies we can make. I don't know if they have them in the game because there was one in Squires Knoll, the first world we went to. Squires Knoll has a training dummy in it, but we can't make one. Seems weird. They should add that. But yeah, these will have to do. So I think that's kind of cool. It's like, oh, you're fighting the real enemy, like, ugh. And maybe like there's an instructor that's watching, and he's like, oh, you're fighting Rorks. What? It's hit, dodge, because that's when they have their little slam thing. Hit, dodge. And then like, oh no, I'm in front of a mummy. Mummy is also hit, dodge. Everything's hit, dodge. But yeah, that's kind of, yeah, I think it turned out pretty well. That's kind of what I was thinking. Now we can build a little path. What's left to be done with this then is maybe a little path leading here to the tower. Something going, oh, we need to do something down here. I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know what to do down there. We could do another pond. It's just ponds for days. That's my game plan. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. Let's get a little view from up top. Let's see how it looks from the mage tower. I bet it looks okay. We'll have to kind of peek over the side here. Oh, it'll be this side actually. Yeah, it looks like a little oh, fighting arena. Did mean to fall. Oh well. But I think the skulls are a good touch. I wish they had other like bones. That would be a sweet touch to add. I don't know. It'd be cool if there was like something that I could make that looks like blood. If you guys have any ideas for this, something else we could do with this that would be super cool, please let me know in the comment section. I'd love to hear it because I'd love to make this look a little bit cooler. It's a little bit bare bones right now. It's not that exciting. So it'd be sweet if you guys could give me some advice. Now, the next thing on the docket, that's pretty much all we're going to do today, but the next thing I'm going to do, I'm probably going to get started on that flying ship soon because I'm super excited about that. It's going to be really fun to make. It's going to be a cool addition. I want to do the actual gladiator arena. I want to get that going sometime soon, but that's just going to take like, I want to do like a legit one, like a huge one. And that's going to take a lot of time. And I also wanted to take a moment while we're kind of looking over this. I had a comment in the last video. Somebody asked me why I make these videos, and the reason's kind of twofold. I mean, I enjoy doing it. Like, it's fun to do. It's fun to kind of put my stuff out there and let people see it, and kind of, it sounds like, I think William E. was the person that commented. He said he was getting inspiration to do stuff from what I do. Honestly, I didn't even consider that. I didn't even think that people would actually get inspired by my stuff. I've never considered myself super good at, like, building and stuff like that. But I have a lot of fun doing it, so that's my main motivation, is that it's super fun. Also, I kind of have this idea is like, I love playing games, but when I play a game a lot, I get it to the end of the game, and I just feel Like now all I have is this memory of me playing this game. But by making these videos while I'm also playing the game, I kind of have like a catalog of everything that I've done, and I can go back and revisit things I've done before. Sure, I could save the world and go check it out later, but having the videos and seeing how I built it, the process of me actually going from nothing to having this world built, is really cool, and it's super exciting to be able to go back and look at the stuff I've done and see how I've improved, and that's really my motivation. That's why I do it. Plus, I mean, it's just fun. It's cool to interact and get advice and talk to people about the videos. It's a fun time. So that's kind of why I do it. And I appreciate you guys watching. If you do watch, it's cool that you guys are checking it out. And yeah, I appreciate it. If you like this video, definitely hit the thumbs up button. Feel free to share it if you want to. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. That way you're checking out all the videos we're putting out. Super exciting. And hey, you guys just have the best kind of day. Later, dudes.